Oh hey internet, what is up? Welcome back to the Type QQ gaming channel. Welcome back to another Kaikan run. The hits just keep coming. It just keeps getting better. In fact, I think this is the first video I really felt some real nervousness and a sort of gamer anxiety of like, oh shit, is this, am I really going to get laid type of shit, am I finally going to get the puss? I mean, in a lot of ways, we commit the same mistakes we have been in previous runs. But in other ways, things click, and we do some really awesome things that really are, a good step forward in the right direction. To actually, I would say even completing this game, maybe to a 1cc, at the very least, some good progress towards that fight. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't want to give you away the whole synopsis here in the first level. Maybe we'll go through it together and just kind of see piece by piece how things work out. I had a little brain experiment going through this as well when I thought about the ranking system, and like my strategy to keep as many medals as I could on the screen. And I'm wondering, and what I thought of is like, do I want to make sort of and excuse the phrasing, like quick sucks, as in like, do I want to make as the minimum number of medals allowed to come up from G to F, to E, all these smaller rankings, and then longer sucks when I have a decent ranking, as in like, do I want to proc, or rather like get a ton of G medals just for it to all be blasted right up to A and lose what could be all that sort of pointage in between, a good suck at C, a good suck at B, a good suck at D. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just something I thought of, like, do we want to kind of segment it, or do we want one big suck, which is like a bunch of G's that just burst me into A? So here we are at the first level boss, and for those who may be keeping track, I don't believe we dropped A. I think we got A and just carried it. So here we are going for the hole-in-one. Milk, and a decent milk, I would say, at least for us. 23 mil, 24 mil, almost just under 25 mil with one level. So good. I like it. Especially where 80 mil is our toppest scorest. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like right here you just keep, of course some levels in some areas don't allow you to kind of have a screen full of medals to suck into all at once, but I'm thinking like tinier ones to kind of like, to take advantage of, a C rank suck compared to a G rank suck as we're getting close to A and then holding A. If that makes any sense, I apologize if it doesn't. If this is your first Kaikan video and I'm talking about sucking A and sucking D, I wish I could apologize, but we might as well get into it now. Welcome to the channel. This is pretty much going to be par for the course. I at least hope this type of video is going to be par for the course. This is actually pretty decent, at least for me. I am very much not a pro. I'm a struggling suck lord, trying to just, make my mama proud, I enviously see all these like sort of like effortlessly like awesome 1cc videos online. I'm like, shit, that's what I want to do. And then I tried and I was like, shit, that's impossible. Here's a crazy bomb I threw out, really out of desperation. I made a really bad play, kind of going up in that top right corner going, oh shit, I am being swarmed to death. I dropped the bomb. I mean, and it turned the medals of that whole big mob into huge Decepticon logos, which I can only imagine are some really decent points, especially at A rank. I mean, they brought us, we're already up to 49 mil, so I suppose we accidentally did a good thing. And in some luck, we able to get back up to A rank, keep our bomb if we had lost it. I think we may have lost it. So overall, maybe a happy mistake with a little happy tree, or whatever the frig Bob Ross says. I can't even pretend to know all the memes. This boss doesn't necessarily pose a lot of difficulty, as he kind of falls right into our hands of turning our backs to our coward stance at the bottom of the screen, dead center at the bottom of the screen. Not a lot of milk there. 68 mil. Yeah, we did get hit somewhere along the line. So along the way there. But I'm not going to complain at 68 mil going into stage 3. However, stage 3 is kind of the first stage in the American Gladiators, where the gladiators start hitting us with giant Q-tips, and we start to kind of falter and crack. There's a couple things in this level that I want to really tighten up and really get good at. Lately there's been a lot of weirdness crossing the river in the stage, as well as trying to get the extend after it. And it really seems like there has to be a sort of perfect sequence of not being a scrub during the river part and timing just right after it. Again, another desperation move of oh shit, we're out of place, we're getting beat up, but it was turned into a lot of points. And in fact, we're already beating our high score at 81 mil already. However, I was going to say, at G rank and without a bomb, but we kind of saved it, and kind of out of some sort of weird evil luck, we made it out of that sort of hellscape across the river, but still did not get the extend out of bombing that area. So we gave it a good go, but yeah, not in the cards. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just have to be a little bit faster to it. Maybe drop the bomb as the screen is scrolling into it, so we can kind of kill it as it develops, that sort of thing. But I mean, as we're scaling up the high score here, it becomes really apparent that shit, we are coming real close to our 100k extend, and if we can't get it out of the rock there, we might as well get the points of the 100 mil. But I mean, imagine if we could get the rock. We're now kind of within reaching distance of 100 mil, and possibly looking at kind of doing whatever we need to do to get the rocks. But here we are with the same old TyQQ sucks a ton of ass. Still, absolutely still, every goddamn time we're getting our ass beat by this guy. At least with that attack. Just changing things up there. And we kind of wish now that we could get a decent fight with this guy, because, if we had this guy at an A rank and could able to milk that, we're at 91. We may have crossed our 100 mil on stage 3, which would have been pretty insane by our standards. But stage 4, immediately kind of harrowing, because we need to get a bomb ASAP. I don't feel too great starting this level this exposed, but it looks like we're 60% of the way there. There's just one particular enemy that has kind of been a thorn in our ass. This looks like to be... This guy here with those sort of lasers that kind of home in. Not really home in, but... he shoots those lasers and they kind of fork in on you. And I've never had an eye to kind of figure the fuck out. And again, he took our first life from us. And I was like, I fucking knew it. It's like the same old, classic hits of this game that keeps screwing me up. It's like it's not changing. Which was sad because we had our auto bomb just right there. But lost a life. I suppose it had to happen eventually. And there goes our auto bomb. I don't even remember what happened there. Something happened. We were going for that bonus medal, and there we go. And through some mad science, we were able to crawl our way through it. But yeah, our luck only goes so far, and kind of real quick, like, you know, really abysmal showing of this fourth level here. And I think partially it is because of nervousness and just kind of an anxiety, performance anxiety. You know, we're about to get laid, and now we're scared little baby boys. You know, 94 mil, looking at our 100 mil. And it looks like we're not going to be able to get it unless we kill this boss. Not the toughest patterns, but something to kind of keep in mind, that some of them do kind of have a angle to them to kind of to think about. Busting that wing there. And we're actually doing a considerable amount of damage on that other wing there as well. And there we go, not bad at all. All things considered. And there it is, 100 mil. Got our extended. You'd never thought you'd live to see the day, huh? Jesus Christ. It really felt really good. Like, even hitting that extended 100 mil, it felt like I won the game, you know? I was like, fuck it, put the controller down. Granted, I don't use a controller. I'm all on keyboard here. Immediately, right there, fucking punch to the jaw. Lost our bomb on the first fucking enemy in this final stage. I mean, that goes to show just how infrequent, or how often I'm not on the final stage to really know what the fuck's coming around the corner. Hopefully, it looks like we're going to be recovering our bomb rather quick here, rather. Sitting right on the cusp of. This should do it. There it is. There's our bomb. So at least we've protected this life a little bit longer. But this stage, in particular, really does deprioritize the medals. You know, this is just, they're just shooting everything at you from every which direction. That you're just trying to kill things, not necessarily try to score, or try to keep an A rank. You know, that quickly falls in the back of your head going, fuck it, we're not worrying about score, we're just trying to survive this thing. There goes our bomb, hopefully sucking up these medals. A nice big suck there. There we go, I got a bomb back. There it goes. But you know what, it got us through the wall of turrets there. Kind of pinned there with those giant missiles. So now we're sitting at our final life, hoping we get another 100 million, to lengthen our stay, or maybe some other way. Not fooled by the missiles there. And you know what? At the end of the day, we hit our 100 mil, and at least we can throw our carcasses at the feet of the boss, final boss, at least the first form of him, in all his glory. So it's been a long, hard fight, and it looks like we've taken down maybe 20%, 30%, and god damn it, it feels good to even just hurl our carcass, at the throne of the boss. I don't even care. We got our 100 mil. We were able to get killed by the final boss. And really, do really good on our high score. But that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. do all that stuff, and we'll come back and play some more Kaikan in the future.